Journal Record Associate Publisher Ted Struley joins us now to discuss other stories making news in business. Ted, some lawmakers are looking into an Oklahoma economy that doesn't depend on oil and gas. Very novel.
Well, they're trying to hedge their bets against the idea that, someday there just are no gross production taxes. We've had twice now where legislators have introduced bills that would set up savings accounts so that there would be money in the bank when that day eventually comes that would offset that kind of a transition. This year, 4 legislators got together and are working on an interim study to figure out practical ways that the state might be able to do that.
A new solar project is in the works. How will that affect Oklahoma's renewable electricity capacity?
Well, by quite a bit. It's a project with OG&E and a California company getting together. The project will produce another 10 megawatts of electricity that will go into the grid and offset some rates for OG&E customers.
Oklahoma's state budget woes could be bad news for brain tumor patients. What's the story?
Well, the Oklahoma Brain Tumor Foundation really relies a lot on Oklahoma Healthcare Authority money, which is the agency here that administers Medicaid. They've had their service provider reimbursement rates cut 25% recently. Now there's a federal bill that would cut money to Medicaid that would filter down to the state level. They're afraid that since about a third of their budget could be affected if that comes to pass.
Budget cuts are also putting new textbooks in a bind. What do you know about that?
Well, it's a combination of things, Liz. Budget cuts to schools is one of them. There used to be money specifically earmarked to purchase textbooks every year. It's no longer designated that way, so that makes it tougher. The other thing that's happened is the state's moved away from Common Core, so the content of those textbooks has to be customized for Oklahoma, and that's more expensive. The combination of the two is causing a lot of schools to either use old textbooks or do without textbooks altogether.
And there's been some progress on the American Indian Cultural Center and Museum. What's the latest?
Well, there has. They set a groundbreaking date and a construction schedule. It'll take about 36 months to build that out, and they're looking for an opening in the spring of 2021.
Good news. Ted Struley with the Journal Record. Thanks as always for being with us.
My pleasure, Liz.